MAC architecture. Okay, we know that in every core, generally we will have three interfaces. First one is application side interface, second file side interface, and third CPU interface. Okay.
This application interface means this phase can directly be used for any application,
Yeah.
outside application.
Here, as we have discussed earlier, which layer will going to sit on me? This is a Mac layer. Now we are going to discuss about Mac. Okay. So which layer will going to sit on me?
USB.
Yeah, wireless USB.
layer.
Wireless USB will going to sit on my top.
Okay.
So it will give some commands. I have to add some more fields. While transmission, I have to add some more fields. I have to append some more fields. After that, I will give it to file side. Right? Now, for me, application side is that upper level layer.
Okay. And
That is wireless USB.
then which side is associated with file layer?
Phi. Here in this side, I will have that phi. Phi
Okay.
port.
That is simply to transmission and receiving
Right. That's it.
module. Okay.
Okay. And the CPU side is the CPU will come and configure my register. I kept one module that is named as Mac config register module. In that I kept so many configuration registers. So CPU will come and configure me, so that according to that I will work.
What type of configuration will happen there? Like
For example, suppose destination address. Okay, for this device one address will be there, right? So the host has to come and configure, sorry, the CPU has to come and configure that address, so that while receiving I will check the incoming packet address and the configured address. If it is both are same means, then only I will start to process my received data. Like that we have so many parameters. While I am explaining my code, you will get more parameters. Okay. And so the CPU will come and configure the registers which are all reside in this Mac config register module. Okay. Now in the file side, I kept on TX RX. TX means a transmit receive Mac controller. This controller will control all the parts, and also it will speak with the file side. Okay. Then authentication module. The description of this module is, we know that what is the need of authentication. During the authentication process, both host and device will do the mutual validation, right? So during that time only the four-way handshake also will happen. So at the end of four-way handshake, what we will get? Pairwise temporal key. That is the key we are going to use for the next coming session to encrypt or decrypt the data, right? So for that purpose, I kept this module. And then AES. AES, you know, advanced encryption standard module. By using this module only, I will going to encrypt and decrypt the data. While I am transmitting, I will send 128 bit. We know that this is AES 128. Here I used AES 128. Actually, AES 128, AES 192, AES 256. Three flavors are there in this encryption standard. Here I have used AES 128. That means at a time I can give 128 bit as an input stream, and it will do the encryption. At last it will give the 128 bit as an output. That is an encrypted data, cipher data, we can say in that way. So for that purpose we are using AES here. And then Mac header process.
since you said that you will give input of 128 bits and take out output as 128 itself, then where can you, I mean, in case of encryption, will you add some security codes to it? Then how will they get added to it, since you are giving 128 data bits and you are getting 128 as output? So where you are adding those encrypted code, data code, security code? You are going to encrypt it,
Right.
okay?
Suppose I want to send 10k of 1k of bytes. Okay, 1k of bytes. So I have to give 120 first 128 bit here, and it will do encryption. It will give the encrypted data.
During
Then I will pass
encryption,
it to the
will add
file side.
some more bits to it.
No, this is encryption. We are not going to do some encapsulation. Encryption in the sense that I explained that packet format, right? That packet format, application data, and that MIC,
Okay.
message integrity check, and all will come, right? So those things will be encrypted. For in order to encrypt, we no need to add extra fields
Then
in that data.
okay. Then what?
We'll
Encryption
simply
is-
will going to do encryption. For example, encryption. This is a general example. I want to send. I want to send a bit of 1010. Okay, this is my actual bit. So by giving this input stream into that encryption block, I'm telling the general AES algorithm is different. Okay, so if you give that input stream into this encryption block, it will do some algorithm. Inside that, we may implement some algorithm. For example, I have implemented, if any bit is coming, I will add number 3. Okay. So one, suppose my input bit stream is 1010. I will going to add 3 with that. So I will get 1101. I will add this one, and I will have to take. I will take one's complement of that one. I will do this thing, and at last I will give this as a output of this encryption block. So now the incoming data is encrypted like this. What is the algorithm used inside? It will just add number 3 with that incoming bit stream, and it will do the one's complement for that output.
It will not increase the size.
Yeah. So this is called one kind of encryption. I have given just example. So like that AES block also will do some encryption. In that we have followed inside that one algorithm is there. That is a very big algorithm that that will do that encryption and all, right? Next, if we coming to MAC header process module, this you just remind that keep remind that what is that header? You know the general packet format. First preamble, headers, MAC payload, FCS, and all. This is a packet format, right? So first I have to process that headers. I will once again draw that general packet format. Then only look at here. MAC payload with that FCS and HCS. Before this HCS, what will be there? MAC header. Before that, file header. And here we may have preamble. This is a general header format. Sorry, packet format. Okay. Here I kept in this architecture diagram, I kept MAC header process module. So this MAC header process module will do the process on this MAC header. Actually, the width of this MAC header is 10 bytes. In that 10 bytes only, the sender, I mean the host, will send source address and destination address. Like that, so many parameters are there. I just said only source address and destination address. Okay. So while I am receiving, first I will going to check whether the destination address, whether my address is same as this incoming packet address. Then only I will come to the conclusion that this packet is targeted for me. So in this header process module, I will going to do such a kind of operations.
It could happen that those 10 bytes of MAC header sometime fall short of the whole data. I mean, it could store only 80 bits. If our data inside it is more than 80